This question is from molecular basis of inheritance. The question is, select the two correct statements out of the four statements given below about the lack of eron. First statement is glucose and galactose may bind with the repressor and inactivate it. Second statement is, in the absence of lactose, the repressor binds with the operator region. Third statement, the Z gene codes for permease. And fourth statement, this was elucidated by Francis Jacob and Jacques Monod. So first of all, we will have to know what does the word operon means. Operon is a group of structural genes whose expression is coordinated by an operator. So first of then we will have to know what a structural gene. This particular word, what does it mean? A structural gene is a gene that codes for some RNA and protein other than regulatory proteins, regulatory factors. So a structural gene can code for a particular enzyme. It can code for some structural proteins also. Not only that, it can code for tRNA, rRNA, but not for miRNA, siRNA, because those are regulatory factors. So this is the basic concept of an operon. In 1961, Jacob and Monod first introduced this particular model. So how it looks like, there are three structural genes, gene Z, Y, and A. Z codes for beta galactosidase. Y codes for beta galactoside transacetylase. This enzyme is, this protein is not important for this question. That is why I'm not writing it here. And this gene A codes for permease. So, what is the function of beta galactosidase and permease? Beta galactosidase breaks down lactose into glucose and galactose. It helps in lactose metabolism. And permease, it helps lactose to enter into the cell. So these are two functions of these two particular enzymes, two particular proteins, beta galactosidase and permease. So there are some other regions also. First, it is operator, then there is a promoter and a regulator region. This regulator region, that is denoted by gene I, this codes for a particular regulator protein, RNA, then subsequently protein, that is a repressor protein that binds to this operator region. When this repressor protein binds to the operator region, there no expression of gene Z, Y, and A takes place. So there is no beta galactosidase, there is no permease in the cell. Now, along with breaking down lactose, beta galactosidase play another important role in converting lactose into allolactose. So when it converts lactose into allolactose, this allolactose plays another important role. It directly binds to the repressor protein, and when allolactose binds to the repressor protein, binds with the repressor protein, this repressor protein cannot bind to the operator, and when it is not binding the operator, then what happens? This Z, Y, A, this particular genes can express, and this beta galactosidase and permease can be produced. So that is the most important role of beta galactosidase. So now we'll go to the statements. The first statement, it is stating that glucose and galactose may bind with the repressor and inactivate it. So that is an incorrect statement because allolactose binds to the protein, the repressor protein. Okay. So glucose and galactose may bind with the repressor and inactivate it. It is an incorrect statement. Second statement, in the absence of lactose, the repressor binds with the operator region. That is actually true. Why? Because if there is no lactose, then beta galactosidase will not convert lactose into allolactose because there is no lactose in the media. So allolactose will not be formed, and when there is no allolactose, it will not be able to bind to the repressor protein, and it will not prevent. I mean, it will not be able to prevent the repressor protein from binding to the operator. So this Z, Y, and A gene will not be expressed. So it is a true statement actually. In the absence of lactose, the repressor binds with the operator region. And then in the statement 3, it is stating that the Z gene codes for permease. Uh, that is actually wrong because Z gene that codes for the enzyme beta galactosidase, not permease. So this is not correct. This is an incorrect statement. And in the last statement, they are stating that this was elucidated by Francis Jacob and Jacques Monod. That is actually true. Francis Jacob and Jacques Monod first introduced this concept in 1961. That is why, which option is correct? Option C, that is statement 2 and statement 4. That is the correct answer for this question.